Oh, I just can't wait
to be king.
Oh, I just
can't wait to be king.
Da-da-da-da. One
If
time.
Ain't a Soul do want to get in touch and sponsor the podcast, do write in and we'll see what we can do. Right, okay, here we are.
Right, let's go.
This is a new kind of... what we're doing is that I think, and we've got to be honest, because we're honest people,
Yeah,
Dan.
we are honest.
There's no conspiracies this week.
No, there ain't conspiracies. We're doing a little
And there wasn't
mix-up.
last week as well.
No, we're doing a little mix-up today, aren't we?
We're asking the producers to produce.
Yeah.
You know.
Ben's coming with his little cards.
They're young, you know, they're ambitious.
Yeah.
So they've come up with a little new idea for this. Instead of us having a catch-up.
Yeah, we're doing conversation cards.
Right.
You ever seen Dyer
CEO
Yeah.
conversation cards, right? So basically we've got these posh cards
Yeah.
for you, anyone that's watching this. And basically we take a card.
Diary of a CEO conversation
Diary of a
cards.
fucking CEO.
Stephen Bartlett, isn't it? I do like his podcast.
Oh, is it? I don't know, is it? I don't know what that
He
is.
goes deep. He goes real deep.
He goes deep.
You know, like he will sit you down and really like.
What, on
you
his
know.
podcast? Well,
on
I'm
his
glad he's got
podcast.
seats on his podcast.
No,
Well
but I'm
done.
saying like it's very one-on-one. It's very personal. I do enjoy.
Okay, lovely.
just
Never
let
heard
you
it. I've met him at Soccer Aid. Scored a couple of lovely goals last year. Big up the Soccer Aid. Looking forward to it
Are you
this
going to do
year.
it this year? if you
Well,
get invited?
I've been invited.
Oh, congrats!
I was going to hang me boots up, you know, now I'm, sort of pushing 50. But I love it
one
so
more
much, and it's for
year,
such an
yeah.
amazing cause. I might have to whack my gold boots on again, you know.
You should totally do it. In what time you have, I don't know, but
Well, we'll see, you know, it will be my moustache era.
and you will have your moustache.
Well, like I will for the wedding.
Yeah.
Because I will be doing rivals. I know it's out there in the ether. We're going to do 12 episodes.
Oh my god!
And,
I'm so excited.
There will be people gushing at this fault. Men and women.
I've seen obviously you've always had a beautiful audience, but
What do you mean a
these
beautiful audience? What does
upper
that mean?
class women drooling over you.
I know
When
they
we was in Selfridges, oh my god!
I think
It's like like when you watch a film and then like it was like a film when like when the hunk walks past and all the girls go oh, like that. It was like that in fucking Selfridges.
Well, I think you're going to have to start.
believe it.
You're going to have to start accepting.
Honestly, I've never
Listen,
seen
your old dad-
anything quite like it.
Your old dad has become a sex symbol. Probably not me, but actually Fred, the character.
Yeah,
Fred.
everyone loves Fred, don't they? Bloody hell.
I managed to make kindness sexy. Now that's a thing. That's a whole new subject. That is.
Yeah.
Because kindness isn't deemed to be sexy. You get friend zone, but Fred, with a moustache
People love Fred.
and an odd wig, was a very attractive man, and I love that. I don't know where it's come
Yeah.
from. I'm riding that fucking storm, baby.
Oh, it's amazing.
So we are going to be doing that, and which means I will have a moustache for most of this year,
Yeah, that's okay.
and I will have a moustache for the wedding.
Oh.
And I can't wait, because when I've got the moustache, anyone that sees me on the street, it's a good time for
because
me.
people just thought before that you just was trying out a new look, but now when people see the moustache, they'll be like, "Oh, Fred," if they've obviously.
Well, at the moment, I've still got a
Get
full
into
beard.
rivals.
Anyone that sees this, because I'm not allowed to shave because of my next job that I'm about to start shooting in Dublin. Spoke about it last week. And of course, what they like to do, makeup artists, is you come in as a sort of blank canvas. So
Yeah.
they want me to grow my hair, what I've got left of it, and me beard. Don't laugh. You wasn't meant to laugh there.
Sorry,
And
darling.
me beard. So that's why I look a bit like the wild man of Borneo. Now, this is a reference that young people wouldn't understand. The wild man of Borneo was an old thing that was on years ago. I think it was a television series, just a geezer with no shoes on walking through Borneo.
I've not heard of
And
it.
he was a wild geezer with he had a good head of hair, to be honest, and a fucking great big beard.
Granddad has a good head of hair, though, doesn't he?
He does, and so does my brother. That's the thing that winds me up. Something we need to talk about one week. You know, geezers losing their hair is a big thing.
Well, no, it is.
You know, like women worry about their age and like, oh God, I'm going grey, or, I'm getting a chin, or, women's stuff starts to, well, I suppose, and men's starts to droop. And so, Botox and stuff like that, but that happens to all people, father time's a thing.
Yeah.
And you just got to embrace it or not. But, the thing about,
You
and it's
can
like,
get
okay,
hair
how about this?
transplant, though.
How about all women have to have a period?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a given. Not all men lose their fucking hair.
No, I know.
Now, why is that?
It's bullshit. I know. A lot of them.
It does come through the mother,
Yeah.
apparently, but then but my brother skipped it, because me brother, God bless him, he's got hair like a thatched roof,
He's got great hair, ain't he?
as is me dad.
You can have a hair transplant.
And I've got the diving board.
I reckon you should.
I can't be fucked anymore, I don't
You'll
think.
be fine.
There will be a day when I shave it. Look, listen, if we get loads of series of rivals, I'll just have a wig on.
Fairs, yeah.
And you've got to embrace it. You know, like the follicles are falling out of me nut. I'm getting older. You know, it is what it is. And so, you know, it's just a shame, isn't it? Because,
yeah, I know.
You know, there's some geezers.
It's an insecurity. It's hard, ain't it?
It winds me up. Geezers that have got good heads of hair but have skinheads.
Yeah.
That's a fucking waste of an head of hair.
Yeah.
Now, why are you...
Joey Essex did that when he went on Love Island, didn't he?
He's got a good head of hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Just hasn't got a brain with it, as well, unfortunately, bless him. No, he has got a brain. No, he's a clever cunt, I'll tell you that now, because this man's made a lot of money from probably pretending to be thick.
Yeah.
So the joke's on everyone else. Let's have it right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a CEO conversation card.
So basically these cards are what Stephen Bartlett's asked like his guests.
Oh, I see.
So we're going to be asking each other questions.
Oh, right. So it's almost amalgamation of our podcast and Stephen Bartlett. Now, I assume that anyone that listens to Stephen Bartlett wouldn't listen to us.
No.
And all of you loyal viewers to us wouldn't listen to Stephen Bartlett's.
But these are his cards, so...
Oh, okay. So
maybe we'll have our own
I don't know why we're plugging Stephen Bartlett as well. What the fuck's gone on here? Anyway, we'll let that go, like the geezer needs any more fucking plugging. Ask me a question from fucking Stephen Bartlett.
Let's go.
Okay? You know, was it...
God, this deep.
Well, they're all deep, innit? I suppose he's meant to be fucking deep,
but
the
some
geezer.
of these, I'm just trying to help you out.
You just said he was deep. I'm a deep thinker.
Okay. But these are fucking deep.
Well, you're getting one back, so...
Right, okay.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just prepare yourself for this deep question from Stephen Bartlett. Another shout out for Stephen Bartlett. Here we go.
All right. What do you want your tombstone to read about you?
Oh, this is a question that comes up quite often sometimes in interviews, you know what I mean? Like, what would you tell your 14-year-old self? That bollocks.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's just two-pronged. I mean, I'm dead. So, you know, do I give a fuck? I'd like to think that at this point in my life, like I've lived a life where I've been kind to most people I've come in contact with. And I've tried to help as many people as I possibly can. And I think that should be your legacy. But to have on your gravestone, you know, when you're fucking dead in the ground, it's an awful thought, isn't it?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's a weird place, a cemetery, anyway.
Oh, it's so
sort of go over there.
Therapeutic. Like when you walk round, there's something quite therapeutic about a cemetery.
Really? So being surrounded by death.
No, but like
it's like therapy for you, is it?
A bit dark for me. Not therapy, but like when you're walking around and stuff, the silence of it, and people going to see their loved ones and the flowers and stuff. It's very sad, but it's also a place that you can go and see your loved one. Yeah. Like when you go, I will be visiting you once a week.
Oh, thank you very, very well. I thought I was going to get buried in your garden.
I will always freshen up your little field. There will never be a weed on your tombstone.
Okay.
I'll promise you that now.
What I'd like you to do when you come and see me is
I can't bear it.
Bring a can of Stella.
I will always have a Stella for you, baby.
And I would like you, and I know you're against it, is to, I don't know, maybe spark a doobie.
Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe, you know what? I'll have a little try.
I'd like you to, and you know what I'd like? And I'd laugh from beyond the grave, as if you have a whitey while you smoke the doobie. You get really paranoid, and you know, like that would make me laugh, chuckle.
Oh, I can't even bear it.
While I'm looking down at you.
That is when
we spoke about this. I'll probably haunt you anyway.
My life will be incomplete.
So that's what I'd like you to do.
Do you know when an emotion, Dad, breaks in half? You know that emoji? That'll be my heart.
What would I like on me gravestone, though? You know, what's the fucking message of my life?
What would you want on there?
Spike Milligan's was good. He was an old sort of author, comedian. He said on his gravestone, it says, told you I was ill. Yeah. Clever. Think about it. And he was ill. No one listened.
Oh, shit.
No, it was a joke. It's his last joke. What would I like to have said? I think maybe a quote from one of my films of some sort.
Nice one, brother.
Could have been nice one, brother, yeah. Yeah. Or, you know, maybe a quote from Football Factory, Tottenham away, love it, in reference to, the Chelsea headhunters going to smash up the Tottenham firm, you know. Something of that ilk, maybe.
I can't even think about it. My eyes are watering. But, I can't even talk about this anymore.
I suppose you want to keep it jovial.
Yeah.
Something that's quite funny. I definitely will want the West Ham Hammers.
Yeah, you'll have West Ham flowers and all that.
And I think I'd like to be next to my old dad.
All right, can we move on?
Well, you fucking asked me the
I
question.
know, but my eyes are
You had a whole
watering.
fucking pack of questions. You went, oh, that's too deep. And you've asked me what...
No, I know,
and then you've asked me what about death.
I can't bear it.
Well, okay, so that's it. So I would like something like... Maybe I'll go with Nice One, Brother.
Yeah, let's have Nice One,
Let's
brother.
go for that one.
Yeah, I just don't want to manifest this anymore. Let's fucking move on.
And that's just a throw out to all them sort of human traffic fans out there. And I love you all, my hippie lot, you know, like my calm lot. Yeah. You know, I love you all very, very dearly. So, anyway, I'm not going anywhere yet.
No.
You know, at least I've got at least 5 years in me. I'm joking. God, you never know, though. Right, let's have a look. Let's ask my Dan one. Oh, fucking hell.
They are deep, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they are fucking deep, aren't they? So
maybe we should have our own cards.
Okay, well, let's just go with this one because, you know, and then we'll never mention Bartlett again. So this one was to Alex Scott.
Oh shit! I didn't mean yours one was too. Do you know yours was too?
Well, obviously,
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I've never heard of him.
Right.
Okay. What has been the most happiest moment of your life?
Oh shit!
What has it brought you? What? Okay. Well, I'm going to get rid of that one because it's just stupid.
What is it?
It says, what has been the most happiest moment of your life? Brought you the most joy and why?
Yeah, but I've had so many happy moments.
Okay, let's fucking move on. Shit, these are. Okay, so
safe to say we won't have the cards again.
Well done, producers. We're loving this. Right. Okay, I've just took this one. Oh, where were you? Okay, this is to Louis Theroux. You know who that is?
Is it the dancer?
It looks a bit like Harry Potter. Now, where were you when you felt most vulnerable and why?
Oh my God.
Well, this is deep shit. You know, this is what we do now.
Where was I when I first met
you? Do write in if you don't like us getting all deep.
I see that question. I was like, I'll leave that. I'm most vulnerable.
Where were you felt you're most vulnerable?
Probably when I've had my babies.
Okay.
I think you're very vulnerable when you're postpartum. Okay. So I would say I'm definitely at my most vulnerable.
Did you feel that you felt a bit... I'm trying to go into Bartlett mode.
There we go. Yeah,
Did you feel that you was vulnerable when... I don't know why I'm speaking like that. What was that? It was Fagin.
He doesn't speak like that.
I went into Fagin then.
He doesn't. No,
I'm just reviewing the situation.
Do you remember when you was meant to be?
Well, I think I've missed... Obviously, I always wanted to play Artful Dodger. I've missed that now.
No, you was meant to play.
Yeah, I fucked up Bill Sykes. We won't go into it now for legal reasons. But then, so I suppose I'm getting to an age where I might be able to play fucking Fagin.
Yeah, I'd love that.
How sad is that?
I'm reviewing.
I've jumped straight to Fagin. The situation. Anyway, did you feel vulnerable? I'm doing it again. When you became really famous, Dan? This is a good one.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've changed the question.
The baby's obvious, right? Obviously, you've been cut to pieces.
Yeah.
Your nun's hanging out.
My nun's fine. I had it out the other way.
What? No, but I'm saying it's a vulnerable physically.
To be fair, I got severe piles.
Yeah. Yeah, your mother had piles. I had to pop them back up one day.
Yeah, Anusol become my best friend.
Anusol.
Because, I remember sitting there one day.
If Anusol do want to get in touch and sponsor the podcast, do write in and we'll see what we can do. I just got back from holiday.
Yeah, you did.
Hence why I got a burnt nut.
Got your Dubai skin.
Went to Dubai, darling. I needed a little window.
You had a good week out there, though, didn't you?
You know, I just thought, and you know, this might be. I'm not giving it the big in here, but I do earn money, and so therefore, why do you earn money? To spunk it on shit. Mm. That's my theory.
You do know how to spend it.
Just got to keep earning anyway. So I went to Dubai on Emirates. Shout out to Emirates. First class.
I know.
You ever been first class?
No, I've done business.
Yeah.
I thought business was enough. I didn't think you needed to do first.
Well, you probably don't, do you? But of course, me being me and getting all excitable and going, I do earn money, so why not spunk it? $8,000 a seat. Now, what I realised is that what some rich people do, and I suppose I'm a rich person now, is that they would put their self and their wife in first class and chuck their kids in business or fucking in economy.
I think you could put them in business, but economy's a bit naughty.
Well, I treated my children, because I do, the privileged swats that they
so
are,
privileged.
with their fucking first class seats, right?
First class at age 11.
And basically, when you go on Emirates, first class, you get your own fucking room.
That's insane.
With your own little door, you can fuck people off if you want.
Yeah, I've never seen the first class seats.
I sat next to your mother, I put that thing right up straight away. See you later on, Joe. Joe She's Joe at the moment.
So
Joe,
there's no tonguing in the booth, nah?
No, having a fucking
I'm sure
laugh.
people do a lot of
She
tonguing.
went, anyway, I'm using this holiday to have a detox. I went, right, okay, fair play. I understand that, darling, that's good. She went, I'm going yoga every day, I'm running on the beach. I went, lovely. Anyway, we got to the lounge, she was straight on the fucking champagne. Because when you get in the lounge, you can't help, because
it's everywhere.
And also, you spent a lot of money on it, so you want to indulge.
Even all the apples and the bananas you want to take, didn't you? All the fresh fruit. They always have the fresh fruit bowls and that, didn't they?
Never noticed it.
And I'm like, I want them apples. They're like the reddest apples.
There was a lovely buffet of beautiful food, little bits and bobs, and a salad bit, which there should be. Again, £8,000 a fucking seat.
I bet it's amazing.
And obviously they've got that big bucket with loads. Anyway, she started early. I thought, well, sweet, we're going on holiday. That's what you meant to fucking do.
Yeah.
Get off your nuts slightly. So anyway, we did that. We sat in the lounge for about an hour and 20. You then board the flight from the lounge. You got to fuck about. No, you go through a little door and then you get on straight on the plane. Oh yeah, absolute fucking snobby.
I know. I don't know how you've become. What have you become?
Well, I don't know. Why'd you earn money again?
Yeah, I know.
You earn money to fucking spend it. I don't want to die rich. But no one needs an £8,000 seat. No. Anyway, you get her on the flight. She's tipsy now, your mother. She's a bit off her nut. Sonny had a couple of glasses and was, she's not a good drinker, Sonny.
No, she's not, is she?
She's not like
she's so spewy.
Yeah, she's a very spewy
She's
person.
so spewy, yeah.
Dids is Dids. Dids, obviously,
and about 8 cokes.
He was off his nut on coke, there was a coke tap. So you can imagine he was just there with his fucking mouth under the tap, just squirting it in. And again, it's encouraged. Well, fuck me, I've spent £8,000 on this. Have what you want, kid. Eats, just all sorts of shit. Anyway, we got on, and I could tell she was pissed. And then her and Sonny decided to make their beds straight away and go to sleep for the whole flight. I thought, fucking hell. I said, I'm not doing that. I want to rinse this fucking
Did you
flight.
stay up all night then?
Yeah, you get your menu, get your fucking menu, and they go, this is the menu. You can order whenever you like on the flight. Just give us 15 minutes in advance.
Oh my God.
So you're looking through it. Do you know what I had? This is how snobby I've become. I had a tomato consomme.
What's that?
It's always the juice of tomato, like a loop-the-loop. Loop-the-loop is soup.
How do they make all this food on a plane?
Mate, it's fucking amazing. Comes in a lovely little bowl. Anyway, so I did the 3-course meal, stayed up, and they matched the wine to your grub. Yeah. Now I did look to one side. I played battleships with Artie for a bit because you can play games, and the hostess did come over and go, "Excuse me, I was just wondering if you could keep the noise down a bit." Because me and Artie, I was a bit pissed as well. I said, "Can't they put their fucking headphones on? Spent £8,000 on these seats. You know what I mean? What's the matter with these people?" But anyway, so we did. I had enough of battleships as well, so I fucked Artie off.
Did he go to sleep?
I don't know. He shut his doors.
Oh, so you never know.
He could have been peddling in there.
Oh, God.
What? Why not?
Peddling.
We'll never pedal on a fucking plane, never pedal. Maybe much in Coes. Again. So, anyway, they matched my wine with my grub. Do you know what I watched? I watched On the Waterfront.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what that is. I've never seen it.
It's an old school throwback film with a young, sexy Marlon Brando.
Oh.
An incredible fucking man.
So I can't believe it. He didn't even have an hour.
So anyway, I got pissed up, full of fucking food, fat as a fucking pig. I was laying in this seat. Honestly, I could barely move. Anyway, then I thought I'd drop off for an hour.
Yeah.
And then the plane landed.
Oh.
Right? Anyway, your mum did get up during this, right? I hope she don't mind me saying this, Joe. Anyway, she come over to my seat. She went, "I've spewed." I went, "Oh, no, you're joking." I went, "What's happened?" She went, "Oh, I don't know. I just felt a bit sick and I didn't make it to the toilet."
Oh.
Anyway, I could see, she'd brushed herself down the front. As she's turned round to go back to her seat, all spew on her ass.
Oh,
so obviously us being these working class peasants on the first class flight, the fucking mess with calls, noise, she spewed in her seat.
Oh,
which
God.
Then Artie went on to give her a nickname for the whole holiday, which was Spewy. And I was calling her Spewy Lewis for the whole thing.
Why would she? I don't know.
She'd overdone it with the champers.
Bless her.
So anyway, she didn't make it out. The thing is, when you make these beds, you are fucking like laying down. So she obviously couldn't get up. Bless her.
Oh, bless her.
The wonderful thing about it was when we got off the flight, and you pay for this privilege, is there's someone waiting for you with one of those
golf buggies, yeah.
and we were all fucked. I mean, I was fucking pissed up at me nut.
I bet you was.
Staggering about, fucking in their heat hits you. Jump on the buggy, straight through security, no aggravation, straight into a holding room. Again, you've paid for this privilege.
Oh my God, it's amazing, isn't it?
And then they make you a nice cup of tea. Or waltz, which is what I needed some water badly.
Yeah, I bet
fucking
you did.
Dehydrated. Especially Spewy, she needed something and all. And then we went off. We got straight to the villa, which was 20 minutes. We stayed in the Jumeirah Al Bahar.
Oh yeah, I think that's where people stay. It's beautiful.
Shout out to the Jumeirah Al Bahar. Now, I wanted a holiday of not much movement.
Yeah.
This was a time for me to recharge the old batteries before I go into the fray again.
Yeah.
Because I'm very busy now, filming.
He's very, very busy.
Got to get back into the Freddie Jones turnout.
Yeah.
So this was an holiday of, I ordered a butler service. And I know, listen, I know I'm sitting, I sound like a right cunt.
Sounds like
Shout out to anyone out there that is struggling for readies. So anyway, the butler is on WhatsApp.
That is amazing.
Whatever the fuck you need, you WhatsApp him and he comes and gets you. He goes and gets stuff for you. It was all different. I had about 4 different butlers.
You have 4 different ones. Yeah, they just do everything
different
you
ones
want.
turn up all the time. So it was an incredible holiday. A bit hot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. For me, I wanted to lay in the sun. But that's what pisses me off. Is I want to lay in the sun, but then I can't.
Yeah, because your body goes
because
all...
I'm so
Yeah, but you couldn't sit in the shade.
British.
I told you to do a few sunbeds just before and you didn't listen.
This game is called Rhyming Slang versus Dan with the Gang. What is it, Dan?
I'm actually reading it myself
Yeah,
now.
no, that's not just watching.
This is a game we... Oh.
Let's just read it out. There
so
we go.
it's basically a game where we have to quiz each other about my world and your world.
Well, I mean, is it your world? You know, you
so
down
like,
with the gang?
kind of like my thing now, like my...
Well,
slang, as you'd want to call it.
Yeah, so
it's like my slang against your
Yeah, so
slang.
I'm going to have 5 Cockney rhyming slang phrases.
Yeah, and I'm going to have...
You've got to try and guess what they are, right?
5 internet slangs.
Yeah, you've got
to
internet, millennial, Gen Z slang.
But I think you're going to be
Already,
fine
that
with
sounds
these.
fucking irritating.
To be fair, there's a couple on here that I've just had to look at and go, oh.
Well, that means I'll be fucked. You should know all my ones anyway. So we're going to take it in turns. We're going to read one out to the other one.
Yeah.
If you get a point, you get a point. If you don't, you don't. Okay?
All right,
so, and whoever doesn't...
Should we do, like, you do yours first and I'll do mine?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Take it in turns,
Okay,
yeah?
so the first one,
yeah,
which you should get.
Okay.
Everyone knows this one.
Go on.
You know, even little posh fuckers that go, mummy. Is apples and pears.
Apples and pears.
Apples and pears. Apples and pears. Sorry?
Apples and pears. All right, no.
Hold on a minute. Let's have a think.
Apples and pears. Stairs.
So there you go. Yeah. It's a weird one.
That's why I said chairs. It is stairs.
It was a weird. I don't know whether I've got to take your first answer.
No. I didn't. I said stairs.
Okay. Well, it's an odd one that because you wouldn't think there would be slang for stairs.
Yeah, it's weird.
Going up the apples, down the apples. And you would never say apples and pears. You always say apples with that one.
I never read. You don't really
I've
say
got
that
a little.
one,
I've got a little thing next to it which sort of explains it. You know, internet styling, and it says apples and pears in bracket stairs. One of the most famous examples of Cockney rhyming slang. It's straightforward. Pears rhymes with stairs. It's commonly shortened to just apples in conversation, which is what I just said. Example: up the apples.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a point to you. Although you did say chairs.
I didn't. I said stairs.
So we'll listen to it back. And
Yeah.
we'll see it. Okay, we'll give you the point. Now give me one, Dan.
Okay, then you're going to know this one though.
Well, go on.
Sleigh.
Oh, okay. To slay. You know, you would instantly go towards, you know, what Santa sits on, but I know it's not that. To slay is to like look good, to do something well.
Yeah.
You know, to smash something.
Yeah,
you know what
like
I mean?
if someone says that, like, what a slay.
Have you
that's
got
cool.
Have you got an example?
Yeah, so it's a term used to praise someone for doing something exceptionally well or
There you
looking
go.
amazing. E.g., example, you slayed that
slayed
outfit.
that,
I love that. If someone said you've slayed that outfit, what a compliment.
I couldn't use that sort of dialogue.
What a slay.
What a slay. I wouldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, no, I don't think you'd say it.
Okay, 1-1. We're going well.
We're fairs.
Okay, this one again. Yeah, you should get dog and bone, which is.
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry. You fucking mad.
Dog and bone.
The dog and bone.
Home?
And I'm trying to give it. Oh, she's got it wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm assuming.
Stone?
I'm assuming the producers have put something in like wah, wah, or something like that, or something of that sort of ilk to say that you've got it wrong. No, dog and bone. I'll give you a bell on the dog and bone. You still don't know.
Remember the dog and bone? You give me a bell. Home. Yeah. No, I said that.
Your dog and bone's ringing.
Phone.
Fucking hell. I'll give you the fucking example. Another classic. Bone rhymes with phone.
Right.
Cockneys often love a bit of brevity, so you might hear, give us a bell on the dog.
Oh, my God.
So that's a 0, unfortunately. So 1-1. Okay, this is a big one. Go on, give it to me.
All right then, Riz.
I'm seeing a Riz. Oh, fucking hell. So it sort of rhymes with jizz, but can't be nothing to do with sperm.
No, it's nothing to do with sperm.
Riz. I feel like it's similar to slay. Get your Riz on, which means you're looking well. Your Riz, like you
maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
I feel like I would give you half a point for that.
Half a point. I get half a point for that.
I'd give you half a point. So it's short.
What is it?
So it's short for charisma. It's used to describe someone's ability to flirt or attract others effortlessly. He's got so much Riz.
Yeah,
it's
I've got
unreal.
a bit of Riz about me, I bet.
Yeah, well, at the minute you are.
Got plenty.
Disney's got loads of Riz.
I think I've always had a bit of Riz about me.
No, but yeah, I know. People have always come up to me.
I was a salt when I was younger.
It's weird because so many people felt like it's acceptable to say they fancy you. Like, imagine if I went up to one of my friends and went, "Oh God, your dad's so fit."
Well, it's what your mates are saying about me.
Yeah, a lot of friends I've had. I mean, not so much closest.
Oh, not
I've
so
had
much
a lot
now, but
No, I've had a lot of people go, "God, your dad's well fit." What do I say back to that? Oh, thanks.
So yeah, he is actually.
He's half a salt, isn't he?
Yeah. He's a raving thing. I reckon I've got Riz. I tell you, who's got Riz? Ugly men.
Yeah,
because they need it.
Joe has got Riz.
They need it.
Pete Davidson. He's a bit of me.
Yeah, he needs Riz.
I get why he's got with a Kardashian.
Because men that are not blessed with, beautiful eyes, and that sort of look where all women just fawn at your feet. You ain't got to say anything.
Yeah, but a lot of good-looking men are actually got nothing
boring
about them.
Of course they are. They don't need to speak. They don't need to have Riz.
No.
Why would they?
Yeah.
There's a line of women waiting up to nosh them off. I'm sorry.
Like some of the shows that we won't admit that you watch, a lot of fit men on there, just so boring.
Yeah, they are. That's right.
I can't bear.
No,
I just do. They do not appeal to me at all. But I can't really say that because I think Jarrod's well fit, and he does make me laugh.
Well, good. Yeah, God, yeah. I mean,
do you know what I'm saying? So that doesn't include Jarrod.
He's incredibly sexy, man.
He's a very good-looking boy.
Even to this Dani.
It's the eyes. I mean, incredibly to you as well.
Very much.
You get lost in his eyes.
I have done and still do.
So excluding Jarrod, but I do think 80% of good-looking men are so fucking boring.
I'd say 90.
Yeah, they're just bore off.
So Riz is important because, and I say this to Sunny, your sister.
Oh, it goes for the same men.
They
all look the same.
She's young.
They all look
It's all
the
about
same.
what they look like. And I say, do you know what? Once you get past that stage and you've had the roll around and all that sort of stuff, you need dialogue.
It's what's in the soul.
It's so important, dialogue.
Yeah, it's so important.
And she goes, no, it's not. It's not. It fucking is.
You need someone to really giggle with and just be you with.
A very, very attractive person, if they've got no Riz, become ugly.
Yeah,
and
that's
the truth.
They do.
Do email in
yeah.
if you've got some Riz about you. Right, my turn.
Go on.
So I've got half a point, so I'm winning at this point. Okay. Trouble and strife.
Oh.
Trouble and strife.
Wife?
What?
Wife.
It is wife.
Yeah.
Well done, you.
It's because I had trouble and they say keep your wife happy.
A bit of misogyny in there, of course, because trouble and strife, wife.
Why?
The internet version is a witty example with strife rhyming with wife. It reflects Cockney humour, often poking fun at domestic life, somewhat outdated but still recognised in pop culture. Yeah. You'd say, oh, I'm having murders with my trouble and strife.
Yeah. Totally. As soon as I heard trouble, I immediately thought, wife.
So it's men being slightly misogynistic about their other half.
Yeah.
Trouble and strife. No one uses that one, to be fair.
I won't use that one. I mean? We don't like that one. Right, it's my go anyway.
It's your go. Okay, so that's 2 to you and 1.5 to me. But I can take the lead with it. What?
Yeah, it is. Sorry, my brain went.
So I can see that you was trying to.
Yeah, I was trying to think then.
Yeah, off we go.
All right, number 3. Soft launch. You definitely know what this one is. You must.
A soft launch. Oh, it means you're half-hearted about something. Really, a soft launch is that you're sort of flirting with someone, but you're not that into them. Or is that
I think no point.
I don't.
Is
I
that
don't
a whack, whack?
yeah, I don't think so.
Soft launch? Go on and give it to
Right,
me.
a
What is
soft
it?
launch is a subtle relationship reveal when someone hints at a new partner online without explicitly stating it, like posting a photo of their hand or a shared meal. Did you see her Instagram story? Total soft launch of her new boyfriend. I've done that.
Makes me want to spew.
I've done soft launching. You always soft launch before you do the big reveal.
But why do you fucking reveal anything to anyone?
Oh,
live your lives, man.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Well, we've
live
got to
our
show
lives.
everyone everything.
We don't have to show everyone everything.
You know what I mean?
But you do soft launch, like you will just like post a little breakfast thing and like their hands there, and you're like, oh, who's she with?
And you're assuming that people give a fuck.
Lot. I think a lot of us now. So.
No, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it is quite arrogant for people to go, "Oh, you're so interested in my life. I'm going to show you my man or woman's." I don't think men would do this. They wouldn't do a soft launch. I'm going to show a bit of finger.
Yeah, it is soft launch, and you know what soft launch is very current right now.
Soft launch, is it?
Yeah, people love a soft launch.
Oh,
not for you, I'm afraid.
Take me back to the 80s.
Yeah, not for you.
This one's easy, by the way.
Go on.
So what is it now? What's the score now?
So I'm winning.
You are winning, yeah.
Yeah.
Barnet Fair.
Hair.
That's what I'm saying. She's bollocks. Again, the producers have let me down. And they've let the show down.
Yeah,
basically.
they have, because I've won.
Because Barnet Fair is... Well, not yet. There's another one after this, by the way. Refers to hair with fair, rhyming with hair. Barnet Fair is an actual annual fair in London, giving this slang a local historical twist. Common in phrases like "get your barnet sorted," or in my case, "I'm losing me barnet."
Oh, darling, you're not.
I am.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't
fine.
matter.
I'm a man. This is what happens. You know, women have periods every month. Some men, not all. That's what winds me up. Start to, lose their fucking barnet.
I can't imagine you with no hair.
Well, there will be a day when it all comes off, darling, and I have to walk around looking like a fam.
I will sob.
Where were you?
I just will.
What, if I have to shave me nut?
Yeah. I think we've got years anyway of that hair. Don't worry, we've got time.
I'm not so sure, darling. I might get a part one day where, I'm playing someone who's, ill.
Yeah, would you shave? And you would shave
Of course
it all,
I would.
yeah? It might grow back. You
Very
might
committed.
shave it and you might get these thick, long, luscious locks grow back.
I don't think so, my little sweets. Shout out to Nanagin.
Yeah, you love it. But you know what? If Nanagin want to sponsor you, bloody hell, you get through some bottles of that.
Yeah, no, it works. Anyway, any of you geezers out there that are listening, and you're losing your nut, I use a thing called Nanagin, which thickens up your hair.
Yeah.
And this stuff is fucking amazing. Unfortunately, when you go to bed of a night, and you put your nut on the pillow, when you wake up, it does look like you're a chimney sweep.
What did you say before when someone bit your head and they said, I forgot?
Oh, yeah, someone didn't know I had it in. They bit me head and they had a mouthful full of soot. And I'm like, what the fuck is that in your hair? So they won't go into it. Anyway, it thickens up your hair. So any geezers out there, young, I mean, I'm pushing 50 now, I accept it. But if you're young and in your 20s losing your canister, that's fucking bad.
Yeah.
And I know how much it affects men.
Of course it does, absolutely.
So get yourself some Nanagin. You just spread it in. It's like little sprinkles. And it thickens your fucking hair up like you wouldn't believe. So that's so you've got that one. That means it's free to you.
And one to you.
And 1.5 to me.
All right, 1.5 to you. All right, ready for me?
Yeah.
Right, this one. No cap.
No cap. Something to do with your nut, I feel.
No.
No cap. No. So you've not capitalised on something. How about that? Yeah, no.
Right, maybe I'll give you a little.
Can you?
Let me
because
give you a little.
Bollocks.
Let me give you.
Considering the ones I fucking give you.
All right, let me just give you an example. Yeah.
Ben's fault. This
right,
is.
Ready?
Getting sacked.
Ready? It says this. That party was the best. No cap.
Oh, I see. No. So no cap means that there's no caption.
What?
So you don't. If you're posting.
No.
Okay.
It's like them going, oh yeah, that party was the best. No cap.
So it doesn't need a caps. Doesn't need a caption.
No. It's like right. That party was the best. No cap.
Yeah, but I don't understand what
right,
that.
I just
at least
think,
with Cockney rhyming slang.
I've tried to give you it.
At least with
now.
Cockney rhyming slang, it rhymes.
Right. Let's give you an example. Right. Let me just tell you what it is.
Yeah, cool.
No cap means no lie. So basically, a phrase emphasising truthfulness.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
originating.
No word of a lie.
Yeah, like that party was the best. No lie.
What's
so
cap got to do with lie? That's the thing.
To be fair, I've never heard that one before.
No, I
haven't. I'm sorry.
So you've won this, and I'm not going to do the last one. There's no point. I'll tell you why, because Ben's fucked it up as well. Because it says the next one is Sherman Tank, which in brackets next to it says drunk. Now,
does it not mean that?
No.
What does it mean?
Not the one. Well, he's obviously Googled it. So online it says a more niche example where tank rhymes with drunk. It doesn't though, does it, Ben? This is a modern addition to Cockney slang, often used among younger generations or in playful pub talk. Example: he got proper Sherman last night. No, it's not. Sherman tank is wank.
Oh shit!
Or yank.
Oh God!
What? No, yank is in America.
Oh, I thought you meant like yank. Oh God! I
Well,
don't
no,
know.
wank is actually.
Yeah, no, but then when you said wank and then yank, I just put two and two together.
I suppose you would, but no, Sherman is a wank, is what it is.
Lovely.
A nice little pedal. Which is
I hate that word, pedal.
Pedals the other
no,
reference.
that actually makes me feel sick.
Well, we all do it anyway. Everyone out there does it. We know they do. Don't be ashamed.
No, there's no issue in
having a Sherman.
Absolutely not.
Because you need to be in touch with your own body.
Absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, so they got.
Anyway, there's no need to do another one.
No,
because you won it. Yeah, because. We will be playing this game again, but next time I'll be doing the slang instead of our very sort of middle to upper class producer, Ben. Now, we've got the Lion King in our hand. And,
the Lion King.
Yeah, but why has it got, why have you put in this sort of stage directions?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's an important part of any script, isn't it?
No, not when you're reading it on a podcast, I would have thought, because cut to the back shot of Mufasa.
As well.
Mufasa, is it? What's his name?
Mufasa.
And Simba sitting side by side on the summit of Pride Rock, silhouetted by the. Oh, I see. So you want
I'll
us.
be Simba.
Oh, I see. So you want us to read out the. Right. Okay. So adopt. How do you want to be with Simba? Well, just explain to me because I've never seen this.
What?
Simba's obviously the lion, the soon Lion King.
I forgot about Lion King. Yeah, Simba. What happens?
Who the fuck's Mufasa?
Simba,
Mufasa's his dad, so this is like a.
And his dad dies, didn't he?
I know all the songs.
And Mufasa's got he's got very deep lion voice that I think little Dan should try and do.
So you want to swap the roles?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to be? Because it's a bit of versatility.
Have you ever seen
for me and
the Lion King in the theatre? Is amazing.
Oh yeah, I've seen it in the theatre.
It's amazing.
I've never actually seen the film.
I was emotionally damaged.
Well, okay, so we don't really. Okay, so you're going to be Mufasa.
Okay.
So think old, think wise. That's the key to it. Okay,
acted in years.
Take your time. Remember, you've done a few films.
How are you getting to the character of Simba?
Well, I'm going to be sort of naive and slightly camp because I'm not quite the Lion King yet. So I'm going to adopt a sort of.
How am I supposed to do it?
And you're my hero. So go on. Do you want to have a warm up?
How do I go lower? Who sings? Look, Simba.
You physical. Okay,
Simba.
Yeah. Okay. Give me the first line. I'll read the stage directions.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Dyers production of The Lion King, courtesy of Eggs.
Oh, do I just say look, Simba?
Yeah, and then I'll do the stage direction.
Wow. Oh, you're doing stage direction?
Yeah, just so that we can set the scene.
Okay, so am I starting off with look, Simba?
Yeah.
Do I have to say cut to a back shot? Or
no, I'll do that bit.
You're doing all right.
Yeah. So
ready?
Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1. Look, Simba.
Cut to a back shot of Mufasa and Simba sitting side by side on the summit of Pride Rock, silhouetted by the distant rising sun.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Wow. The camera slowly begins to swivel around Mufasa and Simba to show their faces.
A king's time as a ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here.
Cut to a frontal shot of Simba, looking up at Mufasa reverently.
And will rise with you.
Mufasa bends his head into frame so that he is almost at eye level with Simba.
As the new king.
Cut to a wide back shot of Mufasa and Simba sitting side by side on the summit of Pride Rock, with the entirety of the Pride land spread out before them and the sun rising in the distance. And this will all be mine? Simba begins to stride along the edge of the summit of Pride Rock.
Everything.
Everything the light touches? Simba sits. He looks over his shoulder in the direction of Mufasa. What about that shadowy place? I don't know why I sound like Michael Jackson.
I don't know why you've got Michael.
Go on. From off screen.
That's behind. No, that's beyond.
Sorry, everyone. We'll say that line again. Make sure you really sell it, okay?
Yeah.
From off screen.
That's beyond our border. You must never go there, Simba.
But I thought a king can do whatever he wants. Mufasa smiles. He turns and walks away.
Oh, there's more to it being a king.
You've lost your thing there, come on.
Oh, there's more to being king than...
Cut to a frontal shot of Mufasa and Simba, with Mufasa walking away from Simba.
Getting your way all the time.
The camera zooms in on Simba and he stands, and he follows Mufasa. There's more? From off screen. You milk that. Playfully. Admonishingly?
Simba.
You got the big final line, darling.
Okay.
Remember, it's huge, this is.
Ready?
Huge. Here we go.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance.
I like what you did with exists there. You really, really sold it.
I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. I'm gonna be the king of beasts with quite some little hair.
Oh, you do know it.
I'm gonna be the main event like no king was before. I'm rushing up, I'm looking down, I'm working on my roar.
How comes you know it so well?
Oh, I just can't wait to
be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Yeah. It's enough of that now.
I love that song.